So at the beginning of the month, I set myself a goal to where I wanted to make sure I uploaded a video every single week for the entire month of October. And we succeeded at that, barely, but we did. This is the 4th video going up. And today I wanted to change things up a little bit and kind of sit down, look back at this past month, see what we've done, appreciate it, and then also look at the areas that really need improvement when it comes to creating content. The first videos that I uploaded were obviously the first videos I've uploaded. They are not good by any stretch of the imagination, but they also aren't terrible. I think they're better than most people get on their first couple of attempts, but there are 3 major glaring issues that I have noticed on all 3 of the videos that we're gonna talk about and hopefully be able to improve in the next coming month. First thing right off the bat, the biggest glaring problem that I have found with all 3 of the videos that we made this month is that they never really got to the point. I felt after watching them that these videos really were just me talking at you. The first video I was talking about depression, I was talking about how I felt lost and didn't know where to go. And I never really got any kind of conclusion to that, right? Like it just was like, yeah, he's lost, cool. What are you gonna do about it? And then the 3rd video, that was so last minute. We even had a comment about how people wish I talked a little bit further into about how I got rid or over my panic attacks instead of just like, oh yeah, I have panic or I had panic attacks. So I think the plan moving forward, before I even pick up the camera or anything, is make sure that each video I have has a point to it, a central idea that I'm trying to get across. I felt the pacing on all 3 of those videos was absolutely terrible. Like just straight up bad. The intros were super long. Dialogue, again, really didn't make much sense because I wasn't going anywhere with anything. And the cutting from like talking to the flying just never really made much sense. It felt very jarring and sudden. And then with the skating video, the intro was amazing. Like the intro felt good. I was excited to watch. I thought the camera angles were super fun. And you know, this is all biased because obviously I made it, but the moment I sat down to talk to the camera is when like the pacing just made you want to fall asleep. Because again, I was just sitting talking at the camera. I wasn't really like trying to make it seem like there was anything going on. It was just me sitting. And so once you stop moving and progressing the story through visually and you're just talking, that's when like the pace of the video really slows down. And that comes up to the 3rd point, which is very integral to all of this, which is purpose. I need to be making sure that everything I put into a video serves a purpose for the story. Perfect example is the intro to the 3rd video. It made no sense. It was walking, right? I was walking and it looks nice and it's great and that should be its own video, but to what I think I was trying to get across, which was talking about panic, like it had nothing at all to do with that. Really, the answer is just a little bit of organization. I need to just sit down and just plan out just the littlest bit. I don't need to do shot lists. I don't need to come up with like what lenses I need. I don't need to come up with any of that. I just need an idea, some points to that idea, and then just make sure that everything that goes into this edit and goes on the timeline adds something to the story. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I know it's wildly different than the ones that I've made in the past, but I felt like this was a really good exercise in being a creator and being like, okay, these are the areas that I need to work on in order to become better. And I will see you next week with hopefully, again, a better video, because that's the goal every week, is to get better at what we're doing here. I'll talk to you then. Love you all. Have a fantastic week. And I'll catch you next time.